we found out my mom had cancer, it was one of the scariest moments I've experienced. It felt as if someone had come into our Danny's life and flipped the board, scattering the plastic pieces everywhere. Fortunately, we made it through. We picked parts, placed the board down on the table, and resumed play. 3 years later, it was my mom's last checkup before she could say she was cancer-free. However, her appointment didn't go as planned. Instead of celebrating that week, we were devastated to hear that the cancer had come back, worse than before. The doctors told us that she might not be able to speak again. I still have a video of the night before her surgery. In it, she explains to me and my brother, "This is the last night Mommy will be able to say I love you this way. Next time, it might sound different, or it might be sign language." When others outside of my family heard that my mom was sick, they quickly came together and organized meals. Friends offered to drive me and my brother to extracurricular activities, and others even founded a local book club to support my mom, all without us asking. To eliminate the cancer, my mom had to have surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation. Every week that went by got more difficult. My parents wanted to keep our family routine as consistent as possible, and a big part of that is having family dinner together every night. My dad didn't have a lot of time to cook, and my mom was too exhausted to even make a meal for ourselves. Our neighbors found this out and quickly volunteered to cook meals for our family when we couldn't. This was so important to us because easy meals allowed us to still sit down together around the kitchen table every night without stress of groceries, cooking, and cleaning. Another big part of our routines are activities, like my brother's hockey practice and taking the dog to the park. Transportation to after-school events and my mom's treatment was difficult, but again, the community jumped right in to help. Hockey families offered to drive my brother to practice a couple times a week, and every time I see them was outside, they'd ask if I needed anything for school or home. Each day for 8 weeks straight, neighbors and some of my mom's coworkers offered to drive her to treatment because she wasn't able to drive during that time. While rides started out as a practical way to help, they turned into more than that, because my mom looked forward to the company and feeling a little normal, even if nothing was. Of course, talking to others and being positive won't cure cancer, but according to Cancer.org, a 2007 study reports that support groups can affect quality of life. That must be why our neighbors got together for meditation once a week to encourage my mom to stay optimistic. Today, my mom is in good health and can still say, "I love you." My family's doing great, however, we wouldn't be at the same point in our lives as we are now if the community hadn't stepped in. Being able to experience our neighbors' individually small actions, which added up and had a large impact on my family's life, taught us that sometimes the best way to volunteer is to just help others with everyday tasks. To one person, an action may seem minor, but for others, in a time of need, it can keep their game of life